right, Flakko.
Yo.
Man.
We finally made it happen, man.
Finally made it happen. That's what's up, man. We're right here at the No Jumper Studio.
Yeah, man. Our playground.
Yes, man. It's
dope, right?
dope spot you guys got here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of areas and everything. Making all the shit happen.
Nah, definitely. We're moving soon also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I think I've seen Adam talk about it before, that you guys got a nice big new spot coming up.
Yeah, bro. It's going to be probably 5 times the size. It's going to be crazy.
Damn.
I
That's
know.
what's up.
Yeah, man. Adam, stepping it up.
Yeah, good shit, man. Well, I thought we would, kind of start off just getting to know you a little bit better. Your story, I don't think your story is really out there too much.
No.
You've been, with No Jumper now for a little bit, not too long. Making some noise over there, creating some headlines and everything. But
being the world-class athlete that I am.
there it is.
Whooping them out here, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man, bro, that race, you seen it, right?
Which race?
So, it was me and
okay.
and Gina Views.
Yep.
Man, bro, I'm talking about whooped. Bro, listen, folks was like, yo, how can Flakko be 300 pounds, which I don't know how people know I'm 300 pounds. You feel me? But, hey, bro, I ain't never, weighed myself, though, right? But, yo, we had a race outside of here, burnt her, bro.
Uh-oh.
Crazy. I'm talking about, bro, I burnt her about, what, 4 yards? Crazy.
So, for the record,
yes, her.
Gina's right over here,
yes.
not too happy about what you're saying about her.
You listen, man, because in his office, they kind of, underestimated me because I'm, kind of, bigger, right? But they don't know. This is, my first, I'll say, I started gaining weight probably towards the end of the pandemic, and I really never got, super big, probably until, 6 months ago, right? And so I've been an athlete all my life. So when they're seeing me now, destroying the office, I just beat the other kid, out there called Basa in, basketball 101. So now they're seeing me out here, dominating in physical activities, and they're like, holy fuck, man. So, so me and AD is racing tonight, and then I'm playing, the rest of the office in basketball soon.
Okay, so it gets real competitive around here.
Man, crazy competitive, man. But, honestly, though, is it really, a competition if one person is dominating everybody?
Oh, man.
Right? Right? Is it really a competing if I'm just out here creaming everybody? Is it really competing, or is it just me, just giving people a chance to compete or play?
This is pretty confident over here.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, where'd you grow up at?
Yeah, man. So, I was born in Liberia, right? So I was actually born during the war. My mom told me the craziest story, right? So she was when you were born, it was in the, I'm talking about the heat of the war, right? And we had to travel. So she told me the story of she held me in her arms, walking over a bridge to get to the refuge spot, and they was out here ducking gunshots while walking with me. So I'm damn, bro, if I'm a kid, first off, man, shout out to my mom, right? Because as a parent, I can't even imagine thinking this new person who I just gave birth to, who I barely know. I can even imagine thinking I'm gonna have to look after this kid and during the war. Just knowing my character, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna abandon my kid now, but you feel me, right? But it'll get tricky, right? But the fact that she was just bro, walking with me, grinding with me, right? So I was born during the war in Liberia. So I was born 1997, right? During the war. So about, I think it's about 1999-ish, right? My dad won this thing called DV. So what a DV is, it's kind of a lottery, right? Where people get to come to America. So, right, yeah, so my dad won a lottery in 1999 and then came to America. So when he came, his whole goal was to, I'm gonna graduate college, except for my kids. So he graduated from Widener University, probably in 2002, and then moved, and then he filed for me to come here. So, I stayed in Philly probably briefly, a few months or so, and then we moved to North Dakota.
How old were you?
Like I think 2002, I was like 3 or 4. 4 probably, yeah.
North Dakota. Okay, like, was there a city or was it like,
Fargo, North Dakota.
what is it?
Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay.
Yeah, right. It's kind of like it's like the main city in like North Dakota, right? So like, you know, like when people like think about like North Dakota, they think about like the rural area, you know, a bunch of snow bunnies. You feel me? Like the oil boom, right? So we were like 6 hours away from like the oil boom city. That's where like pretty much damn near like every like guy from Chicago is like moving to like Williston now, right? You know, because you know it's like a big like oil boom, and they're paying like $40 an hour, right? So we live like 7 hours away from that, right? So we were in like a city, you know. So like I kind of got like the feel of a bigger city, kind of, but you know it was still kind of like the small town thing going on. So I kind of got like a like a mixture of both.
Okay, and you lived there your whole life, growing
Yeah.
up and everything.
Yeah.
After that,
Yeah.
You went to, what was high school like for you there?
Bro, like high school was crazy, right? Because like in high school, like it's kind of weird, right? Because like in high school, like I was like a kid where like teachers hated me, right? But like I've never seen like anybody, right? Where teachers and the kids hated you, right? Look, right? So like for example, like when teachers hate you, right? It means like you're like the cool, funny kid, right? You know, like little bad kid, right? That even, you know, like teachers hate, right? So for the teachers to hate you, and then for the kids to think you were also like a dweeb and a nerd, that's kind of crazy, right? Because you would think like the nerd would be like the teacher's friend. So high school was rough, man, right? You know, where like, you know, like the kids hated me, that you know, like the staff hated me, right? But like more so like if the hate came from me just like having like a higher sense of like confidence, all right? So like I like was like that kid who like, you know, like I excelled in school, you know, like I took my studies like real seriously. But like they just hated me because I was just like, you know, just like super cocky, arrogant kid, you know, who just thought I was better than like everybody, man. But you know, eventually, life humbled me, man.
You played sports.
Yeah, tennis.
Tennis. Okay.
Yeah, man. You know, on first singles, bro, I was killing it.
Okay. And that was the only sport you played?
Yeah, man. Right. So I played tennis. Like I tried out football, but I never made it like past like the summer training, right? So like in the summer, yo, bro, like you gotta wake up at like 6 a.m., go to the football field and practice from like, yo, like, bro, like it was so freaking insane. Like, bro, I couldn't even imagine, right? So like it was like 2 sessions. It was from like 9 to like 1, and then you come back from like 3 to 6. So like I tried it out for probably like 1 year and said F this, yo, which kind of like, I kind of wish I stuck to it, right? Because I was kind of like built for football. You feel me? Like, you know, I was like 5'7", 8-ish, right? And like in high school, about like 180, 190. You feel me, right? You know, big, like short, stocky kid, but fast. You know, so I kind of wish I stuck with football, but nah, I mean, you know, like tennis was like my home, game.
Okay. And how many brothers and sisters do you have?
Yo, my dad. All right, so I only lived with like 4 of them, right? So it was me, D, David, Alvin, and then Kevin. So it was only so I only lived with 4. But my father has about 10 kids with 9 women, right? So but so I'm my mom's only child, right? So I'm her only child. But I still have like 9 siblings. But I really only like lived and have like a tight relationship with like 4 of them.